Hey, it's Ari from Degy, and we are taking you backstage today with the guys at Movie Night, who we're hanging out with. Obviously, we've been changing it up. You saw a whole bunch of our big name acts that we work with, and now we've got the next big name acts that we're working with. And so these guys, you get 3 New Yorkers, I think, for the first time here. You probably didn't know that. Born and raised in Manhattan, no big deal.
I'd have mentioned it once or twice.
I bet, maybe so. Brand new single out today, so we get them on a perfect day. Tell us about the single and what's going on with the band.
Just dropped today. It's called Haunted. Friday the 13th, of course. So,
Is today Friday the 13th?
Today is Friday the 13th, so,
I didn't even notice.
Be careful crossing the street.
I will.
Doing other things of risk. But, song's out, all platforms. It was cool to do a performance today and just get a chance to show the song off for the first time, even though we've kind of been playing it for a year, at least.
We won't tell anybody except for the camera audience and my mom who watches it. No big deal. So today you were showcasing here. We're in Charleston, South Carolina. Something a little bit different, a college showcase for a crowd that's sitting there writing notes about you and so forth. Very different than a lot of the club scene stuff that you all are out used to doing. What is the difference between going out there and being a traditional New York club touring band as opposed to kind of getting into this market?
Well, I would say that it's sort of an interesting answer. I mean, the main thing is to come and do your thing to the fullest extent possibly can. You kind of want to bring the club, so to speak. So, we sometimes travel with a light show if we can fit it in the car, bring all the production. And the first thing is getting everybody on their feet. So it doesn't feel so, conference-y.
Corporate.
I was going to say clinical, but I guess they're all C words. But get everybody up, get everybody moving, and it becomes a lot less like formal and proper, and a lot more like a rock show, and that's kind of our approach to it.
What you've now changed the band name, not too recently, right?
Yeah.
And what is it like to go through the kind of creative discussion, not just with how to come out with a new band name, but how to make that transition after you become so well known? Because you guys are well known under your original name, and now you're making that change.
I'll keep it short. I'll keep it easy. It's terrible. There's a whole lot of fighting with Spotify and Instagram because we were verified to get the name actually changed. We had Meta coming at us being like, you can't change your name, who previously was called Facebook.
Yeah.
Would you believe that?
Naturally.
Yeah. Anyway, so it was tough, but ultimately it was the right move because who doesn't love a movie night?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. How do you settle on the name? I mean, how many incarnations do you go through before you get there?
Well, this one actually, there was another name in question that was a bit more, it didn't quite suit us as well as I feel like Movie Night does. But we played with that for a while. We tried that on, and Movie Night was something that was like an immediate thought. We had some virality on TikTok based around movies in the earlier part of 2020 when everybody couldn't go out, because of the pandemic. And it kind of occurred to us, we were like, movie, it's too bad we're not called Movie Night. And eventually we decided to change it for real. Didn't think it was going to be as complicated as that. It was, but here we are. We made it through. We are Movie Night.
There it is. You've toured with a whole bunch of bands, a lot of well-known ones and a lot of up-and-comers. What is one act out there that if you had your choice, you can get out there on the road with?
Oh, man.
That's an easy one. What do you mean? That's not hard. In 1975.
Love those guys, eh?
Yeah.
100%. I got a chance to see them at Madison Square Garden last fall, and I didn't know I could get changed by music anymore. Just having done it so much, you know what I mean? You're so desensitized to certain things. You know how stuff works. You're looking at the band. Oh, what's the gear they're running? How are they doing the lights? And that was like, I just need to take a step back and experience this as a fan, and not like someone who looks at it and goes, how are they doing that? Try to break it down. But yeah, 1975. Boys Like Girls would be cool.
Yeah.
Now that they're back. And the singer of that band's other project, The Night Game, we're big fans of them. We have been for a while now. Got a chance to remix one of the songs.
Oh, cool.
So we'd love to go out with them. Anybody really in the same alt pop vein as we are.
Well, sometime soon we're going to do interviews and say, I wish I could go out with movie night, as I have a feeling. So these are the guys from movie night. It's Ari from Taking You Backstage. We've been backstage with these guys in Charleston, and we'll check in with you soon.